Welcome to Paducah View. I'm Public Information Officer Pam Spencer. The Paducah Police Department initiated a traffic unit late last year to try to reduce the number of collisions in the city. It was a pilot project to see if the number of collisions would decrease. So far, it's been quite successful. Here to tell us more is Paducah Police Captain Don Hodgson.
In the first half of 2012, we had 6 fatal collisions, or 6 fatalities in the city of Paducah, and that was an alarming number for us. Normally, it would take 2 to 3 years for us to have that many fatals, and to have them in 6 months was concerning to us. So we received direction from the Chief of Police to fix that and do what we needed to do. We looked at what other agencies had done. Our hypothesis was if we had focused, targeted, and consistent traffic enforcement, that we would reduce the number of collisions. We'd be able to change people's behaviors, as well as some educational components, letting the public know the dangers that were out there on our roadways and what they could do to make themselves safer and mitigate some of those dangers. October 7th of 2012, we started a 3-person traffic unit. In all of 2012, we had a 5% reduction in collisions. If you look at all of 2012 versus 2011, we reduced collisions by 5%. We broke the numbers down even further and looked at from October 7th through December 29th, which was the quarter that we looked at. Citywide, we had a 17% reduction in collisions during that time period. The collision rates during the days of the week and the times when the traffic unit was out, and we realized 28% reduction in collisions in the targeted areas, which for us was Kentucky Oaks Mall. That was our worst area. The majority of our collisions, about 60% of our collisions, happen from 10 in the morning till 6 in the afternoon. Another benefit that we found in that same area, we had a 26% reduction in crimes reported. So roughly a quarter, a little better than a quarter, fewer crimes were committed or were reported to us in the fourth quarter of 2012 versus previous years. We noticed we wrote 177% more no insurance violations. So our officers are finding those people that are traveling without insurance and getting them off the road, getting their cars off the road, getting them insured, and then they get back on the road and they've got the right insurance. Some of the educational stuff that we did, we partnered with a lot of the media outlets, and we've gotten some media exposure. We're going to continue to try to do that. Partnered with Paducah Tillman and Christ Apostolic Temple Church. We presented distracted driving program that Hillary Colthorpe does. She was involved in a collision that she had while she was texting, and she presents her message to high school students, and it's a very powerful, moving message. We've also presented to the Lions Club downtown and done a distracted driving simulator, and we look forward to doing that in the future. Basically at Tillman, we used their practice football field, and we got Paducah Country Club was gracious enough to loan us some of their golf carts. Larry Meadows' Wrecker Shop brought the golf carts to us, and we set up cones and asked the students to try to drive through that. In 2012, we also picked up a radar trailer. We were able to purchase that on a grant. And our idea is to get that in areas where we're having trouble with collisions, and that's a 24/7, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week reminder for people to pay attention to their speed and their driving habits, put their seatbelt on. So we're hoping to see some gains with that. Our goals for 2013 is a 30% reduction in collisions in targeted areas and a 20% reduction in collisions citywide, and look for a 10% reduction in reported crimes in the targeted areas where we're doing traffic enforcement based on collisions.
According to the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, driver distraction is the leading factor in most crashes. Nearly 80% of crashes involve some form of distraction within 3 seconds before the event. So buckle up, slow down, and pay attention. Let's work together to keep our roads safe. Thank you for watching Paducah View.